Man's Sky. Now,
I might as well
hear
make it a
No
video.
Man's
Well, let's check it
Sky
out. Fuck
is
it.
like
Sure.
Starfield if the developers cared. So I don't know what to expect from this video. And everybody says...
Wasn't there an issue with No Man's Sky was abandoned? No Man's Sky was never abandoned. The issue was the developers stopped talking about progress. So everyone thought it was abandoned. Sean Murray is the guy that created the game with his small team. And he was also the PR guy. You don't get a developer to be the PR guy because they don't really know what the fuck to say. So when he didn't know what to say and he was making all these promises, he was like, okay, well, I said all this as a developer. I mean, it's possible to make it. And that's what he did. So he did say you could do all this. You couldn't do it at launch. And it took many years for you to be able to do it. So he did uphold his promise, I guess. But yeah, they never abandoned it. He just stopped talking, which is smart. But at the same time, everybody thought it was dead, which everybody still thinks is dead because once a dead game is dead, of course it's dead. It can never come back.
should play No Man's Sky. And I figured I'd watch this video and see what it's all about. No Man's Sky sucked on release. Yeah, well, that's something it has in common with Starfield.
I'll check it out.
No Man's Sky, a game that went from this...
I'll wait till the video's over and I'll check it out.
Released in 2016, No Man's Sky was surrounded by excitement, anticipation,
I saw it
and
said, thank you for watching my video.
Promising more than 18 quintillion planets to explore, and finally being tossed into the hands of its eagerly awaiting consumers to
I mean, you got to think about it. If 18 quintillion planets was really in the game, did you really think all 18 quintillion of those planets were going to be good? Like, come on.
Not be good.
Yeah, the game was just buggy and messy,
I'm
though.
looking at these things and I'm just like thinking to myself, how many of these things have happened in Starfield?
It was barren, lackluster, and missing almost more than half of what the developers and Sean Murray promised. Well, that was 2016, and my goodness, has No Man's Sky changed since its release.
Whoa!
Gently milk?
Wait, what?
What? I'm sorry? I milked them?
How do you milk a
more than 21 major updates, over 70 patches, and even more.
So they did 21 updates, and like,
that's pretty
so
good.
Do you pay a subscription for the game?
No, it's free. Those are free updates.
Like, how does this work?
Those are all free updates.
Wait, it's all free?
That's
what
crazy.
The fuck?
They
so
could
it's
be
not
charging
DLC
for real
or anything like that. It's just
an
free.
update. Yeah, I know, it's mind-boggling, bro. Free shit and it's good? Ain't no way. Do it gently. What the hell?
Content rolling out as the game continues
Check for something.
Live with
like literally the first guy to find a cow, and they like just grabbed the fucking udder and like they were like, let me taste this shit, man.
Thousands of players, new and old,
Let me taste
exploring
this.
the farthest reaches of space.
3,000 to 5,000 people is not a lot, but I mean, fuck, that's pretty good.
Many people have been asking the question.
I mean, 3,005. I think it's. I mean, it's a single player game. So, yeah. Oh no, it's multiplayer now.
In 2023,
that's actually pretty good for an old dead game.
A procedurally generated universe waiting to be explored, whether that be by yourself or with a party of up to 4 friends.
Yeah,
so I went ahead
they got multiplayer now. That's
crazy.
crazy.
Sky, both solo and with a friend, to let you know if you need to give this game another chance.
I tried
fair way for me
last
to do this
year.
Is to start a brand new.
It was too much.
To my surprise, this game gives you a lot of options when starting a new character. You have the normal difficulty, relaxed, creative. Create your own rules, which are surprisingly extensive.
It was too much for me.
Holy
God,
that's nice.
Yeah,
Survival
it's good though
which
for the people that longevity-wise.
Drop with each update, allowing you to play with other players and experience a special piece of
content. They were just dead on PR.
Just chose quiet on PR, since I
yeah.
wanted the intended experience, and let me tell you, the experience was experiencing.
Boring as shit.
What
the hell is that? It's in the ground? Oh, you're fucked.
There's nothing in Starfield like that.
Yes, but this is the crazy comparison. I keep hearing like, oh, No Man's Sky is better than Starfield. And it's only because there's no like aliens and stuff like that that's creative. Because Starfield was more like, oh, this is what it could be like when we go to space. You know, we might not find aliens in space. Maybe they should add aliens. I think that would be a good idea. But No Man's Sky is crazy. Like, the whole marketing was aliens. None of that shit was in Starfield. It was literally like explore.
Like, I mean, not the, I mean, I don't like the The creature looks like the creature looks like I don't like it.
Oh, there is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
don't
haven't
like this.
seen it.
I don't like this. I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, it makes my tryphobia feel weird.
I'm not gonna lie to you here. The first 1 to maybe 2 hours of No Man's Sky's intro is really boring. But stay with me because I promise you this game gets a lot better.
Sure.
Because what other game lets you name an anteater?
So that's a anteater, bear, honey badger?
Bear porcupine thing.
Oh, porcupine too. Yeah,
that's like a dinosaur. The dinosaur
start
spines.
with the basic tutorial.
I don't remember what dinosaur it is. Stegosaurus?
Materials. You get the picture. Your first goal is to fix a spaceship that you have found crashed on this planet with you, with no memory as to who you are, where you are, or how you
Tryphobia is
got
like you're
here.
scared
The
of
story of
circus.
No Man's Sky throws you into a
Like scared of
self-discovery
holes.
adventure. Sure.
So like if I showed you a photo with a bunch of little holes on it, it'd make you feel a little weird. Like what if you stick your finger in there and it gets bitten off?
You may want to just get into space right away and start doing all these fun activities that you saw in the latest trailer, but you gotta earn those wings first.
Yeah.
It isn't until around an hour of learning how to do
So
the
it's like a
basics for
tutorial.
movement and flying with your now repaired ship that you start building your first base on a planet that you don't even want to be on. Oh my god, constructing bases, shelters, hearth. Why do I have to do this now? This is the first thing I have to do is make a base. I don't want to do this. I get that base building is an important core feature for
I feel like
No
you
Man's
shouldn't
Sky,
have
but
to.
something about having to play
Yeah,
that base
I think
building
you
is an
shouldn't have
important
to.
core feature for No Man's
If you look at this, it's not a fucking dick. It's just a hammer. It's like Thor's hammer upside down. It has nothing to do with a dick.
Oh man, bro, is coping hard about his logo decision, bro.
Like, just
Redo that shit.
gamer brain. I really didn't want to be here for my base. I don't want to do base building right now. This isn't even a planet that I want to stay on. But don't worry, you can always change.
It looked like a
your
cannon.
future easily.
The thing that was on screen looked like a cannon, and it looked like half a headphone, and it looked like a dick. Let's keep
don't
it
get
real.
into
It looked
the
like
whole
all
building
three of those
process that
things.
much. I did the bare minimum and I moved on.
No Man's Sky
that's all what I
to
was
Star
doing.
Citizen,
You are free to fly
or
into
Elite
space,
Dangerous.
skip over
Yeah,
the
they
next
should,
galaxy
honestly.
and start exploring. Eventually, once you follow the main story beats that guide you into your next solar system,
I think Starfield and Star Citizen have more in common. I haven't seen any. Then again, I haven't seen any aliens and shit like that. So
you're introduced into the space.
editor's a
environment,
wild
which is
bro. He just now started doing the editing shit. Like I remember he started like literally like 5 days ago. That's when they started doing the zoom in and stuff. But they didn't have that, like that part that was just there. They didn't have shit like that normally.
a multiplayer
So his editor
environment.
is working
This lets you
overtime.
get new
Shout out to
quests,
them.
points of
Do you
interest,
see
and
other
more game
players?
mechanics.
Oh,
You're
I think you
also
do.
allowed to play with friends now.
They spawned me in space.
Spire, we're gonna fly over you.
Yo,
What is that? Bro got a Beyblade.
Oh, wow.
Fucking.
Write that down.
Bro, what is that, bro?
Reading my
Isn't
friend.
this what they thought angels look like? Fucking big things with wings and eyeballs?
is
Bro got a
wow.
space angel blade fucking
After
fidget
greeting
spinner
my friend
spaceship.
Andrew in space,
So
we
wait.
wanted to explore the nearby planet to see what we could find. Really that much
So you just say so you just fly directly down from space onto the planet?
Yes,
And I guess
you can do
kind
that,
of like
yes.
that ozone layer break or like atmosphere break is the
Loading screen?
the texture change.
Maybe. That makes sense.
here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there really isn't.
To be fair, we did land on a planet that was practically the equivalent of the Arizona desert. So before we headed back
Wow.
into the anomaly to start a
I've been
quest,
on, like,
I needed
10 of
some
those today.
oxygen to keep my
LOL.
life systems
Actually, no,
online,
20.
and thank God
LOL.
Andrew had some.
Okay.
I'm guessing Asmund doesn't like Starfield?
Not all of it.
Give me all of it.
Now you have 4,000 oxygen.
4,230.
That's a lot of oxygen.
We decided to start
Bro,
off
breathing
as
good.
tasked with taking down a horde of creatures, which sounds pretty easy for a first-time quest to
Easy
make.
enough.
With it selected and ready to go, Andrew joined my squad. We flew out from the base, talked to
looks
the person
cool.
in distress, and descended to make landfall on the planet. Oh, there's the worm.
Holy shit.
See, dude, that's what I was talking about that I wish Starfield had.
It's understandable. Like, I would rather them in Starfield have shit like this, like giant insect creatures, than them having alien people. I'd rather have them have some attack of the freaking space creatures than have Mass Effect, because Mass Effect is its own thing. You know, it'd be cool, but for what Starfield was going for, they should have like rogue animals because it's a different planet.
It needs like oh shit moments whenever you see
Minus
something
aliens.
like this.
It's
Like
a
that's the
tactical
thing,
realism.
is
Yeah.
it like you have to have
Yeah, like when I'm excited to play Starfield, it's not for this adventure type of like fly around the different planet stuff. I'm more excited for the stories and the missions. What can I do when I create my character? Can I be a bounty hunter? Can I go, to the underground city and party around and like mess with thugs? Can I become like a kingpin of the underground and sell death sticks? That's more what I care about than just traveling from planet to fucking planet. Like if you want to travel, you can go get a backpack and travel in real life. I'm trying to do some crazy shit, but yeah, they also want to see aliens. So I would say add aliens, sure.
Dick, like, oh my god, what the fuck is
Cyberpunk?
that?
Yeah, like Cyberpunk. I wish Cyberpunk did more of that story type of stuff in Cyberpunk as well. Like I recently picked it up and I was like, man, this shit is fun when I'm doing story stuff, but just driving around and doing whatever, I need a bit more in depth. I need more be able to create your own type of story and not just follow a single narrative.
Like Dune moments? Yeah.
The new update.
I feel like you've got to have those wow.
I haven't heard anything specific from it, but I've heard it's going to be good.
Flew by?
They said the game was going to be good at launch, so
I don't know if we should be here.
That thing is flying, bro. What the shit?
Giant worms.
Bro, that's a fucking thresher maw on crack.
Come here.
Bro got little UFOs flying around.
Oh, is it bugged out?
Come here. Oh, there's a little interactive animal. Gently milk.
What? I'm sorry?
Is it meowing?
What?
I have craw milk?
Let me have a sip.
Adopt his companion. There he is.
Wait, what? You have companions?
Glurp?
He looks like a Glurp.
That's a good
After
name.
taming Glurp and making sure he was
Bro can fly.
What the fuck?
This game's awesome.
properly fed and pet. God, could you imagine petting that? Slimy or squishy?
You can just like...
I'm gonna say slimy.
He just got it
we
as a
refocused
mount?
our efforts on the task at hand. Fighting the giant
This game is
worms.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah, right there doesn't help.
It's literally inside of the trees.
It's in a
Giant
tree.
ball right there.
It is not showing up for me.
The only problem, for some reason, is that Andrew couldn't see them.
I'll believe you and just follow.
Ooh.
What?
That's a big boy.
He said what?
Like,
He
look
can't
how cool
see
that
it.
is, man. That's so badass.
That is.
Like, that's the kind of stuff that people want in a space game.
I would say yes and no. Like, I would like a game like Cowboy Bebop. And there's no aliens in Cowboy Bebop. So, well, besides like the creatures that like try and kill you, yeah. But like human, like, wait, are there? I don't think there's alien creatures that are like people in Cowboy Bebop. Let me know if there is. I don't know. It's an old ass show. But I think it's just humans. That's
Look
what I
at
like
that.
to see.
That's insane.
Fly around, be a bounty hunter, take on bounties, get money.
Look at them.
The plants? Like this thing? No, this. Yeah, I don't see any of that. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it died.
You can't see any of it, or can he get hit by
Oh my
it?
god! Oh my god!
Something now. It's loading in a little bit.
Once we
It's
defeated-
loading in a little
well,
bit.
Mostly me. Andrew stood there shooting at God knows what. We collected
Bro got
the
that
giant
Star
eggs
Wars
the
aim.
worms dropped,
Yeah,
got into our
mail
ships, and visited the social hub to cash in our mission.
What
so
the
that
fuck?
mission was a cool experience, but for Andrew, it bugged out. The thing
you
with No
can't
Man's
win 'em
Sky
all.
is that
You
everything
can't
you
win 'em all.
can do in single player, you can do in multiplayer. But
Right.
sometimes
That's
the
good,
spawning
actually.
of objects is a bit off.
Okay.
Kind of like how ships sometimes fly
It's not
into
synced.
planets.
Who are these people? Who's the one that
Bro, it's an invasion.
Pluto?
We're just like a fucking invasion force.
This guy's gonna crash right into us. This guy's gonna
Hey, watch out, watch out, watch out!
No, this isn't a bug. He's role playing the Concordia. Yeah.
The Casa Concordia.
After hanging out with Andrew.
Oh
fighting some
my God,
creatures,
dude.
Looking at his practically
What a
empty
reference.
super ship. Wow.
It definitely needs some
That's
work.
really big.
What do you
I don't know
mean?
what the hell.
The furniture looks great in here.
That's huge.
What furniture? Ain't shit in here.
And exploring a desolate freighter that felt like Dead Space, I decided it was time to go back into
he
my
just
own world and
sails-
continue the story
Oh my
missions.
God.
I played for around 4
There's a
hours
story
flying
now.
back and forth
Okay.
from
So
mission
That's
he did
very
all that
interesting.
within 4 hours? That's insane.
That's
Dude,
really
think
good.
about what you do in the first 4 hours of Starfield.
marker to mission marker, and I was getting into the groove
What's
of
a
the game.
Concordia?
And then something happened while I was searching
The
through.
Casa Concordia was a big yacht, and then it ran into a fucking, it ran into some shit, and then it sunk. And it was a video that Asmongold watched a long time ago, like 3-4 years ago, made by Internet Historian. It's a really good video.
Ooh, ancient ruins.
Uh-huh.
Dude, is there a ball up here? What's this? Gravitino.
Gravitino, what's this? Detective?
Oh.
And the like captain of the ship
I
was like
forgot,
cheating on his wife with
forgot,
some bro or some
Gravitino
shit.
balls. I
It was
got
crazy.
chased by local space cops, and I booked it out of there.
Space
what
cops?
I know is that this was going to evolve into an entire space fight with the authorities above the planet.
Hey, fuck the police! Shoot them down!
What the fuck?
One that I had to keep fighting or else I was going to die.
Holy crap, bro was taking on a whole armada. Bro, ain't no way this little... Bro, what the fuck?
I was awarded
Ain't
with
holy
no way.
Dreadnought
archive
oh my
Bro can get his own
They
dreadnought?
told me to warp towards a new system to acquire a Sentinel object. Sounds pretty good. So I wasted no time and I warped on
Now that's
and
pod
zipped towards
racing.
the planet, almost shaving a mountain in half.
What
Oh
the
my God, there's a
fuck?
whole hill.
Pull up, pull up, pull
I noticed
up.
there's something different about this planet. One, it had mountains and hills, but two, it made everything pink and purple.
Entire spaceship is pink.
So this planet had
It's
to
like a
be
shader.
special, right? I was a little bit confused as to where the quest marker wanted me to go.
Signal trace detected. Reaches final position to acquire salvage. Is it inside the mouth?
I'll save the rest of this video for you guys to go check out. I just wanted to see what if this was going to be an actual video, like, you know, Starfield versus No Man's Sky. But this is more like explaining like his adventure in No Man's Sky, and I'm gonna guarantee you, he says like the game is good. Glad you enjoyed my video. Appreciate the watch. I'm glad more people are hopping on No Man's Sky. Enjoy exploring ever existing universe together. W. That's awesome. Anyways, you guys have fun. I have fun. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.